Hi guys, I hope you're all really well. Today's video is a new in video. Some of these products I've had for about a month. In fact, one of them I've already mentioned in the favorites. I'm going to start with that one just because you guys have probably already seen it, but it deserves another mention because it is new in, because I bought a second can of it, and it is the Everstrong Styling System Texturizing Spray for Fine Hair from L'Oreal Hair Expertise. This stuff is just incredible. If you have fine hair that doesn't behave and won't keep volume, get yourself some of this. It creates volume and texture but without being crunchy and crispy, so it brushes out easily at the end of the day and doesn't leave your hair kind of like a straw bale. It's really cool. I highly recommend it to anyone that needs some oomph in their life. Next up is a bit of a strange one. It is the Physicians Formula Youthful Wear Spotless Foundation. So the idea behind it is that by wearing it, it helps reduce pigmentation. Okay. It's got a little dropper like that, which I don't love, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like it. I find it a little bit inconvenient. It goes on okay with a brush, but the best way for me is with fingers and a beauty blender. It kind of softens down. It's quite a thick formula, but the coverage is not as full as you'd expect from the thickness of the formula, if that makes sense. After about half an hour it settles down and actually gives a really nice coverage. I can't tell you whether or not it reduces pigmentation yet because I don't think I've been using it for long enough. It's got an active ingredient in it, but I reckon you'd have to use it for quite a long time to see a reduction in it. I just picked it up because it looked a little bit interesting, and I'm interested to see how it works. Next up are 3 lip products that I found on the Essence stand. I'm going to start with the one that I'm pretty sure I've used this range before, but I was at a launch last week and Lee from Lip Glosses My Life was wearing a colour called Like a Princess, something like that. It was a really beautiful pink, and it's from this collection. It's the Sheer and Shine lipstick, and I picked up the shade which is Be Happy, which is a really beautiful kind of cherry red. The formula is just so soft and supple, but delivers, it looks like a balm in the tube, but delivers full coverage. I mean, it says sheer, but it's not really sheer. It's really cool. The formula is very comfortable on the lips, and I've really been loving trying out these formulas. I found I had a couple of others in the cupboard and I've been playing around with them, and then yeah, this one's been really cool as well. Very happy with this. The other thing I've also been loving is this. It's the Essence Prettifying Lip Oil Light Feeling, and this is in First Help Pinky. That's a bit of a strange name. Anyway, it's got jojoba oil in it, and it's just a really soft, gentle lip oil. It's got a doe foot applicator like that. I think there were 3 shades in this, although shade doesn't really count for anything. It's just a lip oil, quite similar to the Clarins one, which is called something, I can't remember. Very cool. It's 35 Rand, so quite a bit cheaper than Clarins as well. It just keeps your lips hydrated and nourished, which is pretty good at this time of year. We're going through a bit of a season change and your lips always get flaky. So this is a cool thing to have in your handbag. Then the next thing that I've been loving is the Velvet Stick Matte Lip Color, and this is in the shade Peony Star. Oh my word. It is almost as good as the NARS Velvet Lip Pencils. Oh my gosh. I actually need to go back and get some more. Stays on. I went out for dinner the other night and I only had to reapply once the whole evening. So super impressed, and because it's in a pencil form, it's super easy to apply. It's much easier than applying lipstick from a bullet. Also 35 Rand. Oh, just loving. I actually got high tea with Essence this week. So excited. I can't wait to tell them how much I love these. They're amazing. Then I got 2 things from NARS to share with you. The first one, I might have done a video on it before, though I'm not sure. It is the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. I got this in Bangkok, I think, and the guy that was doing the kind of helping people in Sephora was beyond useless and actually gave me the wrong shade. I should have gone with my gut. I had a feeling it would be too dark for me, and alas it is. This is the shade San Moritz, which is way too dark for me. It is medium 1. The skin is not medium anything, but I love the formula. So in the middle of summer, if I've got a little bit of sun or I've got self-tan on, this is great. However, I haven't been doing that, but what I have been doing is mixing it with my Sheer Glow foundation. This is in the shade Mont Blanc, yes, which is light 2. This is a Rimmel, an old Rimmel cap, because those of you that know NARS, Sheer Glow doesn't come with a pump, which is exceedingly irritating because you always tip out way too much. So I much prefer using the pump. But I've been using these two together and it's just the perfect coverage and colour for me at the moment. So I'm absolutely loving it. I got this off Net-a-Porter. I've raved about them before. Their delivery service is incredible. Literally 2 days and it's here. There's no fussing with customs, there's no nothing. They are amazing. I love them. So these two are pretty cool. I think you can get the Tinted Moisturizer on Net-a-Porter as well if you are interested in such a thing. I'm really hoping and wishing and praying for the day that NARS launches in South Africa, but I guess we're gonna have to wait for that. Since I've been pregnant, I've been doing a lot of research on which nail brands are safe to use, because obviously a lot of nail polishes are formulated with some scary chemicals that maybe on an ordinary basis you're okay with, but when I'm pregnant I'm like, maybe I should look after the baby rather than myself. And the 3 brands that I love using that are 100% safe are Essie, Morgan Taylor and Mavala. And out of the 3 of those, Mavala is my favorite, mainly because I love their 5ml bottles, and also I find that the combination with their base and top coat makes the colour last the longest out of the 3. So when I saw Clicks had a 3 for 2 offer on, I of course jumped at it and I picked up these 3 shades. The one on this end is called Reno. Yeah, Reno, which is a very kind of basic nude, very similar to Essie Mademoiselle. This one is called Rose Dust, which is a kind of minky nude, I'd say. And then the last one is Roma, which is kind of a berry cherry red. Very cool. Like I say, I love these colours because Mavala is actually the only polish that I ever finish. So I can repurchase them because there's only 5ml in here. Also, it doesn't go sticky and gloopy before you get to the end of the bottle. Or I don't anyway, because I use the colours a lot. I'm actually wearing Trinidad on my fingers today, which I love. It's kind of like a cobalt blue. And then my last product is not a beauty product. It is a pair of boots. I've been looking for a plain pair of black leather boots for possibly years now. It's ridiculous. I need them low cut because I'm really short. If I have even sort of just above ankle height, my legs look that long and that wide. It's not a good look. And then I finally found these. These are the, what are they called? Tatienne boots from Country Road. They look like that. I wanted one with a not too pointy toe, a sensible heel, and quite low cut. They are really, really beautiful. They have them in nude as well. They're in store at the moment because I got these quite recently. And they are so lovely. They're beautiful. They're Indian leather, but it's pretty good quality for Indian leather. I normally don't touch Indian leather with a barge pole, but I'm really loving them. They're super comfortable. They're not that high, but they look like you've made an effort when you really are just wearing comfy shoes. Ambulance. May just actually be standing still. There we go. They're really good for launches where you need to look smart but don't necessarily want to wear open heels, especially in winter. It's freezing cold. I hate my feet being cold and wet. It makes me really grumpy. So I'm really excited that I found them. And if you're looking for a similar thing, get down to your nearest Country Road. I think they were... I'll put the price down below. I honestly can't remember how much they were. I'd be lying if I told you. So I hope that has maybe inspired you to go and get some lip products, or to order stuff online, or to get your hair sorted out. Let me know what you think in the comments box below. If you are new, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, I will see you next week with something else. I can't remember what my video is for next week, but I'll see you then. Bye.